Okay.
Docs. Document contents. Double tap to edit. Epilogue. Amber. Amber, how is she? My mom asked with a worried look in her eyes. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know if she'll make this. I know she survived so many other things, but this test, this is more than she can handle. You know my daughter, she'll fight until the end. I know she will, I know she will. I could hear them from down the hall from where I was, my mom, my master, talking back and forth about me. I knew I had to make it for them and for everyone else that needed me. I couldn't lose them, and I know they can't lose me. Amber, Amber, what's wrong? My mom and my master rush into my room. If I don't make it. If I don't make it, Amber, don't talk like that. You'll make it. I know you. You're a warrior. Sweetie, we have faith in you. My mom said. Her voice brought me back, led me back to reality. I was panicking. And I knew panicking wasn't the right solution. I knew better than that. I need you to step out. Doctor. Ryan said. I'm not leaving my daughter. My mom said. It might be the best thing for us to do, though. My master said, hugging my mom. I know how you feel. I feel the same way. But we have to let him help her the best he can. I know. But we can help her, or both doctors. We can do this ourselves. I know we can, but we will get too emotional. No. No, 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 no. Please don't leave, please. My eyes focused on the truth. I couldn't lose them right now. I need him here. I didn't care what the doctor was going to do. But I needed them. Amber. We'll be right back, I promise. My master said. Quote, I promise. My mom said, squeezing my hand. I couldn't watch them relieve. Her metabolic rates are dropping, everything is dropping, and we need to stay wider. I knew that's what the doctor was gonna say. But I didn't wanna hear it. So I closed my eyes. He didn't say anything, yes, gave me medicine. A few hours later everything went black. It looks like I was getting better, but I wasn't. She looks a lot calmer. Heard my mom say. Everything went black after that. I could just feel pain. I couldn't hear a thing. I just felt pain. Chapter 1. Hi. My name is Amber Jackson. I'm 14 years old. And I'm gonna tell you about my life from day one. So buckle up. And get ready to be thrilled, put down, and picked back up. I was born on May 4th, 3031. I was going to Kristen and Jason Jackson at the United States Children's Hospital. When I was born I had crystal blue eyes. That's what my mom said. And I still have those eyes, but they're not as crystal blue as they used to be. I was a perfect baby, at least that's what I'd like to take. I think into trouble from time to time. I was mischievous. And I couldn't help want to explore. I didn't know it was out for me. And neither did my parents, but I'm pretty sure we could handle it. 3 weeks later everything changed. It was a normal morning, people running around the house and me crying. Crying and playing. But then I stopped. I stopped playing. My eyes are changed to a dark blue, or blue no one has ever seen before but will get used to seeing. I screamed so loud. I was normally calm kid, kept myself. And I loved to play. My mom and dad tried to touch me, but they pulled her hands way faster than you could say banana boat. Everyone stopped, the time stopped. My siblings looked at me, my mom and dad, their worry in their eyes. Don't worry in their eyes. He told me something was wrong. But I didn't know what. Next thing I knew I was being rushed to the hospital, same hospital I was born, and that's when I would meet my future master, Stacy Merkin. What's wrong with my daughter? Dad asked. She'll be fine, but I need you to step out. We have to evaluate the situation as this is rare. Dr. Martin said. Quote, if there's anything wrong, I want you guys to notify me. My mom said. We will. The nurse said. It's going to be okay, sweetie. It's going to be okay. I said, Dr. Martin. I thought this was all a game. I didn't know it was going on. And frankly, I didn't care. As long as I was getting the attention that I deserved. But I could tell everyone was worried about me. I tried to make everyone smile by doing what I could. We need to take an X-ray. Can you do some scans? I heard someone say. I didn't know who and I didn't care. I just thought it was another game. I just laughed the whole time. I couldn't even tell that I was in much pain as long as I was happy. I thought they'd be happy. But I was wrong. They weren't happy. They were worried. Broke. The scans didn't show anything and the X-rays didn't show anything, said my nurse. Try a probe. Get a probe in her so we can see what's going on. Okay, oh my, said the nurse. Probe didn't detect anything. Anything unusual, said Dr. Martin. Everyone started look worried and so I looked worried with them. Because I thought that was a game of mimic the other person. There's nothing wrong with her, my nurse said. I have a theory, Dr. Martin said. Quote, she might have been born with an organ. She probably say it on her. My mom authoritatively. She might have been born with an organ that can direct electricity through her body and around her. Dr. Martin said hesitantly. And that's a possibility. But not likely, my mom said. Well, I waited in my room with the nurse trying to play with everything in there. I couldn't help it. I couldn't sit still. And after I want her checked out to see if she has that organ. Okay. Dr. Martin's face said everything else. He was hesitant. And my mom just gave him the lock and he went off. I want you to scan her one more time. But scan her chest. I want you to zoom in on her chest by her heart. We have a problem. She's tired of staying still and does not want to sit anymore. Dinner said, well, that's your problem. Deal with it. Dr. Martin said. Come on, can you still just a little longer for Aunt Christy, please? Come on, sister, then I'll get you a treat. Come on, sweetie, she said, trying not to get upset. I know you're tired. And you wanna just sleep, don't you? Cry. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. But you've got one for a few more minutes, then you can nap away, okay, sweetie? Okay. That's a good girl. I was bored, I was tired, I don't wanna do any of this anymore. I didn't know what was going on and I really wanted to get out of the hospital. Because I realized this is not a playroom and this is not the park. Ha. NNA. MMA. I cree. I know. Christy sighed. You're bored, aren't you? You don't know what's going on. How's my daughter? My mom asked with my father close behind. Martian. Daniel, your superior wants to know. Our fears were true. She has a concessal. Normally that wouldn't be a problem. Except it's rubbing against her heart. Right. Yes. I'm so sorry, Kristen. Quote, so we're going to have to do surgery to remove it, my mom said. She's too young to have the surgery. She could die. Or even worse, fall into a coma. And I personally think doing that surgery would be too risky. Martin, thank you for your concern, but I'm pretty sure she needs that surgery. Honey, maybe you should listen to him. I know you want the best for our daughter, so do I, but she is the one taking care of her right now. I know, Jason, but our daughter. We can't lose our daughter. Quote. I screamed. I ground and I kicked and screamed some more. I don't wanna be here anymore. I just bought this, was not interested. Are we least allowed to go see her? My mom asked. Yes, you are, Martin said. Thank goodness you're here, Christy said. She's been quite a troublemaker. She's tired, she's hungry, she's bored, and frankly I don't know how much more I can take of this. Well, it's our turn, my dad said with a chuckle. I started laughing. My mom held me in her arms, my head against her heart, my steering her eyes. I think that's when I made the connection, the air connection. It helps me when I am going through an audio to make eye contact. Keep it, it makes me feel calmer. I was discharged 2 days later. I had monitors all over me, little monitors, and a little patch on my hand. They gave me medicine and food. An echo patch. Everything went out. No, I just was always on close observation. I ended up back in the hospital again 3 months later. Because they decided it was safe to do the surgery. Dr. Martin wouldn't be doing the surgery. But a new doctor, one who was someone who had done the surgery before. Her name was Dr. Kin. My future master. Are you ready? She said with a smile. I just laughed. Looks like you are. We'll be waiting for your little one, my mom and dad said after embracing me. The surgery took about 14 hours and 33 minutes and 19 seconds. How do I know this? My mom told me. We successfully got it removed. And I think she should be good, said my attending nurse. You can go see her now, said Dr. Merkin. Look at my beautiful little baby. You are my little worry, aren't you? I know. Everything? My dad said. You don't have to act like she's still 3 weeks, honey. My mom says, laughing. I know. He answered with a chuckle. Else she's going to have to stay overnight, said my attending nurse. I'll keep an eye on her, said Dr. Merkin. Quote, you two need to get some rest, she said. Doctor's orders. You hungry, little one? She said I could use snack. What do you think about that? I just waved in to say hi. Looks like you agree with me, she said. Okay, Amber. We're going to help you set up in a sitting position, and if anything happens I want you to scream. How do you can? Can you do that for me? Quote, she said. So they tried to set me up, and as soon as they try I screamed. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do a little slower, all right. I know it hurts, doesn't it? I know. Quote, later that night instead of leaving she stayed with me. Dr. Merkin. Stay with me all night. She read to me. She held my hand. Held me. In saying. Next morning when I woke up she was still there. I didn't know what that. But she'd always be there for me. She knew me even before I was born. I was part of a big project. I eventually got discharged and went home. And when I did house and played whole time I was there the rest of that day. Eventually Dr. Merkin became my Aunt Lee. I would frequently go to a man with the hospital off and on. I learned that if I was going to write would have to go there. When I turned 3 got to go somewhere super special. I got to go to her Stacy was from. I went to the stars. The stars. I was so excited. That morning was the most unforgettable morning ever. Amber, come on. Aunt Leah is waiting for you, my dad said. Are you ready? My mom said, smiling. Amber. Amber. You coming? I am waiting. Yeah. Me on vacation with Nana Lee. Quote. You ready? Go. Okay. Be up, Willer. You in a few days. Okay, be good for Aunt Lee's, my mom said. Later Terminator Jonathan said. Upped. I giggled. Okay. Leah said. I could tell that we'd landed WHE. I saw a giant ball. We landed in ball? I laughed. Yes. We did, little one. Then a man with green eyes, rounded ears, and a blue face approached us. Hello, sir. Hello, Lee, the strange man said. Who is this you have with you? She's a really good friend of mine. Amber, say hi. Hi. Well, you're very polite, little one, the man said. I was getting very bored of standing and listening to them catch up. Go. Now I wind. Looks like Amber wants to look around. Sir. Excuse us. Of course. Leah, the stranger said. Do something different. Okay, Amber. How are you? Hang out with one of my friends and then I'll be back to pick you up. No. Misty, you mean together? Always. Lee said, smiling. I'll be right back. You stay. I cried. Please. That's when I realized I didn't want to be alone, especially in a new place with new people. I need her. Because she was my safe place. My friend. She was my friend. Okay. Yee, but I have to talk to you, my friend. Okay. Lee said, smiling. K. How has life treating you on Earth? Tall dark stranger said. I like my job. And I like helping this little one out. She brings her smile day. There are some weird moments, but otherwise everything's good. That's good. Where did she go? Who? Amber. Amber. Amber, come on, Amber, where are you? Come on, sweetie, come on, where are you? I was lost in the ship, or at least the ship thingy. Chapter 2.